So yeah, this one is taking a bit of time. Um, I think we are already going into 5 to 6 hours into it, and what I kind of feel is that it's very slow paced, very slow paced. It's okay, it's totally okay, and you have like the voice acting to help, but it's really slow paced. Ah, that's right. That fight, fun singing. That weird guy. I rubbed my head, which ached dully, another dream. They really aren't as alarming anymore, though. They are just there. I scratched at the black markings that run up my arm, still there too, huh? Or at least I tried to scratch at them. Something heavy was holding down my arm. And my legs. Wait a second. What the heck? Really?
Are either of you guys awake?
How did we end up like this? Leo and Fawn were sprawled out over the entire body. The entire bed. The entire. I was going to say my entire body. It says over the entire bed. Limbs tangled up with mine, the blanket was long gone. Imagine their reactions if they woke up right now.
Hey, you two.
I have to try and remain calm here. It's not funny.
It's too early.
Stay away from him.
They must still be dreaming.
Ugh. Why are you so noisy so early in the morning? Huh?
Well, I've done it now.
Good morning.
I gave them a cheerful smile. This is the reaction I was hoping for.
Time to rise and shine, you two.
What? How? Why is this?
He can't even finish his sentence. Oh dear.
This is obviously an accident. Yes, an accident.
Oh, there's something I wasn't expecting. Leo's has gone all red in the face as well.
Don't be embarrassed. I don't mind being squished between the two of you. You guys kept me warm and cozy.
That was the final straw. Fawn jumped away and searched desperately for the blanket to cover himself up. Leo did similar and grabbed his clothes very quickly. As the two of them scrambled to get dressed, I sat down and thought about the day ahead of us.
So, today we're going to find Leos a healer to take a look over him and check out the town. Is that okay with the both of you?
Mm-hmm.
He still won't look at me.
Why bother? I feel fine now.
You're still injured. Let's just get them to have a look, just in case.
Whatever makes you happy.
Now that we were all dressed, we head back down the stairs to find the bartender. As we came down the stairs, we were greeted by a delicious smell wafting from behind the bar.
Oh, I'm so hungry.
Oh, boys!
Ah!
Shut up. God, you're both too noisy.
Leos put his fingertips to his temples.
Whoops! Didn't mean to scare you.
Really? You do it every single time.
Somehow, he appeared from behind us and grabbed Fawn and I by the shoulders.
Did you guys sleep okay?
Yeah, we did. Thanks so much for letting us use the room.
Well, actually, I feel a little bad for what I did.
Just a little? I had to sleep pressed up against these two guys and you only feel a little bad?
And, well, because of that, I decided to make you guys a meal.
Do we have to entertain people for this too?
Of course not. On the house. Take a seat and I'll bring it out.
He disappeared back into the kitchen.
Well, that's nice of him.
He could be poisoning us for all you know.
Don't you think maybe you're trying to see the worst in people?
Hey, did anyone ask you, Fern?
What? That's not my...
Be nice. Let's just take what we can get for now.
That's not my...
We'll have to find a way to get some money if we're going to survive out here.
Not my name.
How do you suppose we do that, huh? Like those guys back in the forest?
No, of course not. We're nothing like them.
You really are nothing but a goody two-shoes, aren't you? You should feel lucky that I didn't find you earlier. You wouldn't even be here.
Someone woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
Why are you trying to pick a fight? You...
Breakfast up.
Wow.
He laid out nearly a dozen plates piled high with meats, vegetables, and fruits I've never seen before.
This is amazing. You made all of this?
I work as a chef during the weekends, so this is no big deal. You three did me a favor anyway.
We'll try to find some way to pay you back. I promise.
There's no need, just enjoy the food. That's enough payment for me.
Well, at least sit down and eat with us. There's no way we could finish all of this alone.
He sat down at the table with us and handed out plates.
By the way, what can we call you?
The name's Nikos. I run the place, and my brother usually does the cleaning.
Does he really?
You were in quite the rush last night. Are you new to town?
Yeah, we've been traveling for the past few days. I feel a little bad for taking up one of your rooms, but we really appreciate it.
Nonsense. Did you see that crowd? We wouldn't even get that many customers in a month usually. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm happy to help you guys out.
What's with the inn's name? What's work like here? How to say? This is probably one of those where you need to pick all of them.
I have to say, the sleeping ostrich is kind of a strange name. What's an ostrich?
Funny story. The sleeping ostrich has always been in my family. The first owner, my great-great-grandfather, dreamt of this giant bird with thick legs, and it couldn't even fly. It just kept screaming, "Ostrich! Ostrich!" Thus, the sleeping ostrich inn.
Wow, what a hilarious story. Truly, I can't stop laughing.
I think it's a little funny.
It's definitely an interesting name.
We all worked on piling up our plates with food. I took a little bit of everything since it all looked so good.
Oh, what's this?
Dragon fruit. I haven't eaten one in years.
Fawn looked like he was in heaven. I guess he's been living by himself, eating dried fruit and nuts all this time.
Ooh, and this?
They call it saro. It's a breakfast soup from my mother's country.
What's in it? It's actually not bad.
The head, stomach, and feet of a cow. It's great that I can use the parts that I usually throw away.
Are you serious? Put this filth in my mouth and now you tell me?
Yeah, I would not feel like him because in here we do this, which is it's not so much with the cow, it's with the pig. In here it is said that we eat the whole pig, and it is true that we really do eat the whole pig. Like there is nothing that we don't eat from the pig. Yeah, that's it. But yeah, I think like you would probably have like the type of reaction that Leo had, because when I was in the US, I felt like a lot of the things that I just wanted, the butchering there didn't have it. And they were things that were just so simple as like, because I love to eat the livers. I love to eat liver from pig, from cow, from chicken. I think it's a type of meat that is very healthy for us. It gives us a lot of vitamins and other things. In fact, they even say that if you are pregnant, you should eat this type of meat because it's very good meat for you to consume. And it's a type of meat that I really like. And then we have like a type of a rice that we cook with the blood of the chicken, and you're going to be like, oh, disgusting. Yeah. So I went to the butcher and I was like, oh, do you have this and that and the other thing and chicken feet and all of it? And they're like, oh, no, we only have like the usual. I was like, okay, oh, yeah, sure, Yeah, and here we eat things that you probably don't even think about. The tongue of the cow, and like we eat things that you probably don't even think about, but we eat them. But I think, I think the animal that we really do eat from like part A to part Z, it would be the pig. We eat the whole pig. There's like a saying in here that goes like that, and it is true that in here we eat the whole pig. Yeah, everything. Yeah.
You think this is funny? It was in my mouth. My mouth!
I think it's hilarious. You should try new things.
I took a spoonful of the sorrow to my lips and tried it slowly. Despite what it's made of, it was actually pretty tasty.
You disgust me.
I'll try some too. It's so good.
Oh, eggplant.
You like it?
It's my favorite. We grew them at the orphanage at home.
So now you're an eggplant farmer. Amazing.
I don't dislike eggplant, but I always feel like there's not many types of recipes that you can actually do with eggplant. At least for me, I don't know, maybe my knowledge is like very few in terms of like that, but I always feel kind of like that. So I usually don't eat eggplant as frequently as probably most people, 'cause I do few things with them, Leo yawned with a grumpy look on his face. Apparently even mercenaries can be bad with mornings.
Oh, I actually wanted to ask you something. Do you have a healer somewhere in town?
We do, on the east side of town. It's not far from here.
He looked me up and down.
Are you injured?
Thanks. We just want to get something checked out quickly, then have a look around town.
Well, if you're going sightseeing, we have one of the best beaches this side of Sidkayam.
That sounds nice.
We'll go check it out later then.
By now the plates were wiped clean. I don't think I'll ever eaten such a delicious meal.
The food you have here, it's much tastier than my hometown.
Oh? Where are you from?
Aurelia.
We're from an island to the north of here.
Really? Haven't met anyone from out that way before.
Why did you...
He elbowed me again.
Vetus isn't half bad, is it?
Vidus?
Huh? You don't even know the name of the country you're in?
Oh, of course. Yeah, it's nice here.
My mother traveled here from the Black Isle 50 years ago. One day, I'd love to visit her birthplace.
I hope you'll get to. One day.
Leo pulled at my sleeve under the table to get my attention.
Well, it looks like we've somehow managed to finish all the food. Oh, we should be on our way, right?
Right.
Why do you keep...
He grabbed me by my ear and pulled me to my feet.
See ya! If you three need a place to stay tonight, be sure to come back.
What was that about?
What do you mean, what was that all about? Yeah, they sent me after you. There's no reason they wouldn't send anyone else.
But he was nice. I'm sure telling him.
How many times do I have to tell you? You're too damn trusting. You'll get yourself killed if you act like that.
But why does it matter where we're from?
Do you know how simple it was to find you? How simple it would be if anyone else came here looking for you? You're leaving breadcrumbs that lead right to us.
Guys.
Then let them come. Showing a little bit of trust in someone isn't a bad thing.
You're completely oblivious. How old are you, 10? Probably think everything will be all right if you use the power of friendship and trust.
You're a complete narcissist. Just because it's what you think is right doesn't make it so.
Guys, people are staring.
Well, without this narcissist, you'd be dead in the forest by now.
You were hired to kill me. You can't brag about that.
Guys!
Huh?
Everyone's watching. Please stop.
Oh, sorry, Fawn.
Is that him?
There were people around watching us from the corner of their eyes. I thought it was because of the argument, but
The one with the markings.
Are they talking about you?
Well, follow me.
Leo dragged us out of sight, but within ear range of the gossiping group. How do they know we have the markings?
Do you think he's cursed? Nobody's ever seen anything like it.
Who knows?
How could they know about that? I've kept it covered this whole time. Wait, last night... Maybe I might have rolled up my sleeves. I didn't even think about it.
This is what I was talking about. You're reckless. Okay, there's no hiding that you've been here now. I've never met anyone with such a lack of situational awareness.
But they don't sound like they know anything about it.
And doesn't stop them from telling anyone who asks.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean...
Forget it. Let's just get out of here.
Right.
We started on our way towards the healer with a little help from passerby. Every now and then, someone would look at me strangely.
No.
It's a nice day today, huh?
Whoa! Sorry for that.
No, I wasn't watching where I was going. It's my fault.
You're probably right. See ya.
And he was gone.
What just happened?
That boy was like a hurricane.
Why am I always bumping into people?
Because you don't watch where you're going.
I do.
Then you wouldn't be bumping into people.
Whatever. It shouldn't be much farther, so let's just keep going.
After a short while of searching, we finally found the healers, a small red and gold tent set by the side of the road and a wooden sign leaned against the entrance. The way Nikos explained it, we were expecting a hospital, not a stall on the side of the street.
This looks like it.
I went to part the curtain, but Leo stopped me.
You don't need to hold my hand. Okay, I'm capable of going in by myself.
We've been going with Fawn all the time. Maybe I should go with Leo. I don't know.
Don't be so self-righteous. I feel awful leaving you here when you could be seriously injured. Let's just go get it checked out, alright? You can't really stop me either. If you say no, I'll still come inside with you.
So stubborn. Well, hurry up then.
With that, Leo disappeared into the tent, leaving Fawn and I outside.
I better join him. I don't trust him to behave and do what he's told unless someone's watching. Meet back at the inn later?
Oh, okay.
It shouldn't take too long. I'll see you soon, Fawn.
Yeah.
I feel a little bad leaving him behind, but I doubt he'll want to be cooped up in there anyway. I pushed aside the heavy curtain and followed Leo inside. Just inside the entrance, a young woman sat kneel in front of a large round dish of water. Her fingers danced over the surface. When she noticed Leo, she looked up at him calmly. I quickly caught up with him and listened in on their conversation.
Our healers aren't too busy today. If you wait a moment, I'll see if one can see you.
The thing is, like, we still don't have money. I don't know how this is going to end up.
Sure. I love sitting around, waiting.
She looked me up and down before standing and pushing aside another curtain that led further inside. On the way past, she smiled at me kindly. She quickly said a few words through the drapery before approaching the two of us again.
Is this a friend?
Friend? No. Acquaintance at most. Even that's a stretch.
Maybe he's still mad about earlier.
I see. I spoke to our lead healer, and she'll be free in a moment.
Without a word, Leo turned and sat a distance away from me. I followed along behind him, standing as close as I could to get away with. Well, this is awkward.
Leos?
What now?
I'm really sorry about before. I didn't mean to upset.
I'm not upset. Okay, I'm annoyed. I just wanted to ask, are you actually stupid? Where on the idiot scale would you put yourself?
What? No.
You could have fooled me.
That's not a very nice thing to say.
And I'm not a very nice person. Stop trying to see something that doesn't exist.
Look, I'm
Please, follow me.
I'll have to make sure to apologize properly later. It's not like we got along well in the first place, but fighting like this is pointless. For now, I'll just make sure he's alright. I followed behind Leo, hesitantly, waiting for him to tell me to wait here.
Let's just get this over with, and then we can figure out our next steps. I don't want to spend any more time here than absolutely necessary.
Alright.
It's hard to read his thoughts. One moment we are fighting, and the next he almost looks like he appreciates me being here. Probably my imagination, but when he stares at me like that, I can feel my cheeks heating up. Kind of weird. We silently followed the healer through another thick curtain. Inside, she kneeled down and motioned for us to do the same.
It was Leos, right? My name is Oriana, and I lead the other healers here.
Uh-huh. Nice to meet you.
And is this a partner?
Sure, whatever you want. Can you hurry this up?
Leos, please, just be nice. Sorry about him.
Leo raised his brows at me.
It's been a long few days.
I'll make this as fast as possible then. So, I heard you had a fall a few days ago. A pain in your ankle and slight dreariness, which you assume came from hitting your head?
Leo really is a quick thinker. He must have came up with a fake story on the spot. I suppose telling random people that you lit a house on fire and then it exploded wouldn't be a great idea.
That's what I said, right? The headaches and the dreariness are gone now.
That's good news. If you hit your head, I'd be worried if you were still dizzy.
She pulled out various herbal concoctions and handed them to Leo to drink. Without complaint, he took one after another. She checked his temperature and eyes and rubbed various ointments around his head and throat. The healers here are very different to Aurelia Cavella by the looks of it.
I'm happy with your condition. Your temperature seems normal, and your eyes don't have any cloudiness to them. I don't think you have anything to be worried about. I'll quickly have a feel of your ankle just to be sure. Put your leg out. Tell me if anything hurts.
Leo put his leg out and removed his boots, as he was told. Oriana gently touched his ankles, comparing them to each other. Leo's face kept screwing up in pain, but not enough for her to notice. I noticed, though. I watched his face closely. I think he's trying to keep it a secret. Why? Why come to a healer just to be like that?
I think it was there.
I pointed out the spot that kept making Leo flinch to her. Leo, well, he looked a little surprised for a moment, but quickly turned his face away from me. Is he embarrassed?
Just here.
I gently poked his ankle and he sucked in a breath.
It hurts, right?
No.
Can you stop being so stubborn for just 1 minute? You might think otherwise, but I'm not an idiot. I can see the look on your face. Even if you don't want to admit it, it needs to be checked out. Since you won't help yourself, I'm going to do it for you. And no, you can't stop me. So,
I turned back towards Oriana.
please, just check his ankle and we'll be out of your hair.
You're very lucky to have this boy, you know.
Yeah. Lucky me.
He took the rest of his visit seriously, answering questions properly and generally being helpful. It took only a few minutes and Leo was lacing his boots back up.
You got lucky this time. It looks like it's just a strain, so try to rest as much as you can. It shouldn't take long to heal, but don't put too much pressure on it.
She stood up and parted the curtains for us.
It was nice to meet the two of you. I don't expect you'll need to come back in, and the first appraisal is free. Good luck with the healing.
Thank you, miss.
You're very welcome. You look after him and make sure he rests that foot up for me.
Of course I will.
Look, this is nice and all, but can we leave already?
He's like a child sometimes.
All right. Goodbye, and thanks again.
As we left the tent, Leo nudged my arm. I turned to face him and, glancing between me and the ground, he gently ruffled my hair.
Hey, thanks. But don't ever do that again.
What?
Patches of pink spread across his cheeks. It's not the first time I've seen him act slightly strange, but it's definitely the most shocking.
I didn't do anything special. I just wanted to make sure that you take care of yourself. It's easy to forget yourself when you're busy looking after other people.
I'm not looking after you.
You kind of are. You don't have to sound so offended, though.
No, I mean, I don't mind.
You don't mind?
Just stop pushing your luck, okay? I won't always be around to protect you.
Why? Where are you going?
I don't mean now, idiot, later.
Oh, obviously he won't be around forever. This was only a short-term arrangement. Still, it hurts a little. I know we didn't have the best introduction, but he's defended me more than once already. I don't expect him to be around me forever though, right? That'll be silly, so why is it a little painful?
It does still hurt, right?
I pointed at his ankle.
A little. I didn't think you'd notice.
I'm always watching your face, so I could tell right away. Try to take it easy, okay? And, really, I'm sorry for earlier.
He stared into my eyes. For once, I couldn't even see a trace of his usual smugness.
We should, head back, I think.
Yeah.
Awkwardly, he removed the hand from the top of my head. Once he wasn't looking, I felt at the spot where he was touching only a moment before. It felt warm. It didn't take long for the two of us to reach the inn, where we found Fawn sitting alone at the table. The rest of the room was empty. As we approached it, he turned to us and smiled.
Did it go okay?
No. I'm dying. Houseboy, I need you to take care of my kids.
What?
Don't be an idiot. He's fine. He just has to take it easy for a couple days. Isn't that right?
Yeah, whatever. You ruined my fun, though.
Leo pulled out a chair and sat down with Fawn. I guess I'll do the same then. Nikos was nowhere in sight, so the three of us sat alone in the inn. Outside, a few people bustle around, the sun still high in the sky.
So, what do we do from here on out? What can we do?
What do we even have to do? We might as well make ourselves comfortable here for a while. We don't have anywhere else to go. Honestly, what do you even mean by we? I only came with you because I had to. I see no reason to stick around.
I guess so. But you can't just run off alone. Where would you even go?
Wouldn't it be rude if we just kept staying here, though?
We can't rely on Nico's good nature forever.
And what do you suggest?
I don't know.
Then why bother opening your mouth?
Sorry.
For now.
Kaz? Is that you?
The doors to the tavern opened with a creak.
Huh? Sorry, I think you've...
Caspian! It is you!
Wait, what?
You haven't aged a day! How long's it been?
I looked up from where I was sitting. An older man was standing by our table looking into my face eagerly. So he is the kid. Because I was like, is it going to be fun? Apparently it's him. That name, where have I've heard it before.
He's not...
That's it. It has. How long would you say it's been, really?
Fawn and Leo flashed me a confused look, but I ignored them if this is what I think it is.
Well, it's been a good 18 or 19 years, surely. What brings you back through these parts?
Oh, just a bit of travel. Say, you remember that last time we met? My memory must be giving out on me. Whereabouts was I headed again?
You're still the same old guy, after all. You were on your way to Oxamer, right?
Of course. How could I forget?
Anyway, it was great seeing you again. We should catch up sometime, if you'll be around these parts.
Oh, sure. I'll be around town, so drop by again sometime.
The old man turned and laughed, and a silence filled the room.
What just happened?
Caspian.
This is it.
I pulled the book out from my clothes and set it down on the table for everyone to see.
He could still be alive.
What are you talking about? Slow down and explain yourself.
I mentioned it a few days ago, but I never thought to show you the actual book. When I was in the Speaker's archive, I found so many books. I didn't think about it until now, but one was called Sid Kaum. Fawn, you said that's a city out here, right? Why would he own a book like that? Everything inside was scribbled out. Does that mean the Speaker does know something about this place? But more importantly, I found this. Look at this. It matches. But I can't read it. The page before, though, I can read. It's some kind of bloodline, which I can only assume is the royal family. Or was. It ends in Prince Caspian, dated 37 years ago.
Fawn and Leo... Sorry. Fawn and Leo leaned in closer to look at the book and listen to my ramblings.
I thought that he must be dead because of what Leo's told me before. And I was disappointed because it was my only lead. But if he was seen here 18 or 19 years ago, he could still be alive.
But he's from Aurelia Cavella too. How would he know to come here?
Maybe we weren't the first to leave. Before, you told me that he was assumed dead. Could it be possible that he lived and escaped instead? And came here? The first town outside of the forest?
But they told me... it could be possible, yes. I didn't see his body.
Didn't see his body?
But why did he mistake you for him?
I don't know. We could look similar, but I'm not sure. He could also just be a delirious old man.
I thought on it for a moment, but even if I did look like him, no one ever told me at home.
Caspian. He might know something about these markings. I have to find him. But I won't force you two to come with me. I couldn't. We've already done so much together. It was a real journey.
I'm coming with you.
Me too.
What? I just said...
I've spent enough time around you to know you'll easily get yourself killed if you go by yourself. Unfortunately, I owe you one.
And I just want to come with you. I don't want to stay here alone.
Guys, thank you so much.
You can thank me later when I save you from Flower Boy cooking you up for dinner.
What? I don't eat people.
Oh, of course not.
He turned his eyes back to me. Let me tell you something. I am only going to stretch this 1 more hour. No more than that. Why are we taking so long to introduce the other guy? We've been in here for 5-6 hours with this. Why are we keep stretching and stretching and stretching? Yes, there's always things going on, little slice of life. Now we actually have something to grab on, sure. But why is this taking so freaking long? I'm not going to stay in here more than 1 hour with this. No. Just because we already saw the boy and he's not appearing yet. And why we keep stretching this?
The real question is, why didn't you tell me about this before? Do you think keeping secrets will help you find him?
A minute ago, you were telling me I'm too trusting.
And it's not like he knows everything yet. That strange thing that happened with Vaughn. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there were other games that I decided to stop without us being with the other guys too. Like the, I don't know, was one that it was at the school or something. And why are we keep stretching this? Like, I really wanted you to be a bit with the third guy, but I'm like feeling like, why are we going into like 6 or 7 hours into this and we still didn't met the third guy in a good way? You know, like, why are we stretching situations in here? Let's just go. Just go. God.
I've heard of Oxaber. It's pretty far from here. A few days' walk at least.
How are we meant to get there if walking isn't an option then, huh?
Maybe you could hitch a ride on a wagon?
Ah!
Whoops! Didn't mean to scare you.
No, it's just that, look, it makes the other guy to not have so many situations with the protagonist as these two, right? I mean, even if you end up wanting to date the other one, you're not going to have as many options, right? Not so many scenes.
Oh, for the love of... Yes, you did mean to scare them.
Where do you keep popping up from?
I heard you talking about Oxabor just now, so I thought I'd give you a suggestion. Traders from Oxaber regularly bring their, goods to sell at the local markets and back alleys. And they return with empty wagons. I'm sure if you ask nicely enough, one will let you hitch a ride.
That's a great idea. But what do you mean, in back alleys?
Oxabor is known for its glass. High quality, tough stuff. So they have a lot of questionable goods. You'll find out when you get there, I'm sure.
I see. Where can we find them then?
If you head north, towards the outskirts of the town is our major stables. They usually park their carts up there. I'm sure if you ask around, you'll find someone heading to Oxabor.
Then that's where we're headed.
And take this. It's only a measly sum, but you earned it last night.
He handed over a small, jingly sack.
I'll look after that. I don't trust you not to get robbed. Again.
Leo plucked the bag out of my hands, probably for the best.
Nikos, thank you. I don't know how, but I'll definitely repay you for this.
Yeah. Because I was saying Nikos, because I was like, I don't know how you could call them. Like, you usually open the eyes, you know, so, because in here we do call Nico too. So I was like, but maybe they open, you know. I never know when you open or close the eyes, so.
Sure. Come by someday and perform for me again.
Of course.
We said our final goodbyes to Nikos. That's again like the plural thing, right? Not just Nico. Because Nico is usually from Nikolai. Yeah, like these plurals in here. I hope the day comes when I can repay him for this.
So, we're gonna go from driver to driver, one at a time, and ask if they'll let 3 guys sit in the back.
I guess so?
The worst they can do is say no.
I don't trust you not to run your mouth again. Let me do the talking.
Outside it was cooling down as the sun started to set over the horizon. Birds jumped from branch to branch of nearby trees and sang a beautiful song. Reminds me of that strange guy last night and his pet bird. We headed north and eventually came across the village stables. They were filled with dozens of vehicles, from wagons and carts to full-blown carriages. One in particularly caught my eye, black with a gold trim and polished to perfection. Unfortunately, the driver was nowhere to be seen. Not that someone with obvious riches would let 3 dirty guys sit in the back. In fact, not many of the drivers were here at all. Most sat empty, the stables being nearly devoid of life.
Is there anyone around?
Look.
Fawn pointed to a pile of wooden boxes where a large man sat and picked at his fingernails.
I'll go.
No.
Leo approached the man quietly and tapped him on the shoulder.
We're looking for someone that'll give us a ride to Oxybor. You know anyone?
He remained silent, staring into Leo's eyes, before grunting and pointing his chin in the other direction. When I turned to look, I couldn't help but be surprised. Sitting in the driver's seat of a cart was a woman with big, messy hair, staring into the distance. I know Leo told me to stay quiet, but...
Hello, miss?
She cast her large eyes down at me.
Yes?
My friends and I, we're looking for transport to Oxybor, but we don't know the way. Is this your wagon?
Her wagon was average-looking, wooden and a little rough around the edges, but sturdy. It could easily hold us in the back.
To Oxybor?
She looked us all up and down before her eyes finally settled on me again.
Yes, this is my wagon. Why are you going there?
We're looking for someone. A friend.
I see.
Are you going to Oxybor?
Me?
Yes?
I am.
This is going nowhere pretty fast.
Miss, would you let us come with you?
Didn't I already say yes?
No, you didn't. Is this girl some kind of...
Shh! Thank you. When do you leave?
I leave now.
Maybe she's just a little shy.
Yeah,
doesn't it sound a little bit strange? She was just like waiting for us and she's leaving now that we just arrived in here.
Do we just, get on the back?
Please.
We climbed in the back after her. I think she's there to lure people, you know.
How long does it take to get to Oxybor, miss?
She spoke with her back turned to us, moving barrels and crates to make room for us. It's actually quite spacious back here.
Half a day. We should be there by sunup tomorrow.
I see. We can't thank you enough, really.
Well, I was on my way back anyway.
Why don't we introduce ourselves?
She doesn't need that.
Good idea. My name's Raen.
You can call me Leos, if you must.
I'm fine.
Her eyes stuck on Fawn for a moment before she opened her mouth.
My name is Lilas. Tell me, where are you from?
See, like the things that I don't comprehend, like Lilas between two consonants, Nikos between two consonants. Like English phonetics for me, it's like, what? I really don't get your stuff. I don't get your stuff. Why do you open and why do you close in this or that situation? Cannot compute. I honestly cannot compute.
Me? I live by myself. I mean...
He lives alone, not far from here.
Really? Your face reminds me of a customer of mine. Have you ever been to Cliffspire?
No, I mean...
That's a weird reaction. He was fumbling over his words and staring at the ground. That itself isn't much different to usual, but...
You must have the wrong guy. He's Aurelian, through and through.
Leo's head dropped into his palm. Sorry, Leo. I had to help him somehow.
I see. Well, no matter. Tell me more of the friend you're looking for.
By now, the sky was slowly darkening and stars were beginning to peek out from above.
We're looking for a man named Caspian. He traveled through these parts many years ago.
Caspian? I'm afraid I've never heard of him. Oxabor is a small place, so I'm sure you'll find out something.
You said you sell stuff, right?
Fawn looked towards Lila.
So, what exactly do you sell?
I sell happiness to every corner, and hopefully, one day, beyond.
That's a strange description. Happiness, that could be anything.
I see.
It's about time we leave then.
She climbed into the driver's seat and took the reins between her slender fingers. She pet the single horse slightly, and it neighed at her touch. With only a slight movement, the horse began pulling the cart slowly through the streets. It's kind of like, so we had just one horse. We only had one horse, and I was very adamant of even like riding the horse, because I don't know, when I look at horses, I feel real pity that we are riding them. I don't know how to put it. Like, it's just that thing. And also when I see like people riding carriages, even worse when I see like, especially when I see like the Chinese dramas, because they use a lot of the horses for like the battles and all of it, and I'm like, oh my god. And we know that the horses in there, they are like trained for that, you know, that nothing happens to them. They are trained for those situations. It's just, I don't know, I have like a thing when it comes to horses that it hurts me. I don't know. And when I think of situations like this, like they are three inside the carriage, and there's like another person, which is the driver, and there's just one horse. You know, it's just like, I'm like, what are we talking about in here? You know, what? I don't know how to explain to people, but it just hurts me internally. I don't know. Lanterns inside the houses of Stagwitch were slowly coming to life. Nothing beats the atmosphere of a town at night. What's that sound?
There we go.
Everything shook as everyone catapulted into the back of the wagon.
Oh, God. Yo.
Another friend?
Nope. We're all the best of friends. Feel free to keep going.
As you wish.
For fuck's sake, what is it now? Did you not harass us enough yesterday?
Hey, I'm just looking for a ride to Oxabor. Surely you have enough room for one more.
You're going to Oxford too? What for?
Oh, you know, sightseeing. We're travelers. You've never heard of the Oxabor glassblowers?
What a pairing. A crazy man and his bird traveling the world together. Are you keeping it around in case you get hungry?
You know me so well already. You're making me blush.
The bird Ferris hopped from his head to his shoulder, tweeting along the way.
Do I seriously have to sit in an enclosed space with him until tomorrow? God, I think I'd rather walk.
More room for me, then.
It's fine, Leos.
I elbowed him lightly and whispered into his ear.
It's just one night.
We didn't get much of a chance to talk last night anyway. This is a great opportunity to get to know each other.
Then you can start with introducing yourself properly.
Didn't you hear? I go by Fox now.
The man's eyes went to his shoulder, where his bird pecked him lightly. Quickly, he looked back to me.
Actually, I was a little curious. A little birdie told me just the other day Stagwitch was filled with smoke. Apparently there was a fire in the nearby forest. Did you guys see that?
The fire? You could see it from here?
Oh my god, that's why you like that.
Oh? Were you closer to it?
Yeah,
Leo wrapped his arm around me and covered my mouth.
I'm sure a decent group like yourselves wouldn't have had anything to do with it, right?
Of course not.
He smirked at us.
Of course not. You just happened to arrive the next day, right?
How did you...
I'm glad we managed to hear the walking kaleidoscope sing, at least. Oh, what a voice. The long trip out to Stagwitch was worth it for that alone.
The bird pecked at him again, and the man glanced back towards him. Is that how it shows affection? Maybe it wants to be pet. Noticing my gaze, the green-haired man gently ran a single fingertip over the bird's head, and it stopped.
You know, I also heard some weird rumors going around town. Someone with a curse appearing in the middle of the night. I doubt that the knowledge level of anyone in Stagwitch is very high, though. They're simple people. Anything slightly strange, they'll call it a curse or a demon.
He eyed me up closely.
A fire in the middle of a forest and someone with a curse appearing in the small town of Stagwitch. I wonder, could these two things be connected?
I don't know why you're asking me. I don't know anything about it.
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just thinking out loud.
This guy puts me on edge. He acts friendly, but it's like there's something else he's after too. It's a little suspicious.
Come on, I'm a friend. No need to look so tense. I'm an open book. Ask me any questions you want. There's nothing I don't know.
Yeah, remember that Enox had like this friend that he wasn't the friend. And he had like a voice too, and I think it's the voice that this guy has. Yeah.
Nothing? I mean, how full of yourself can you get?
Funny coming from him. Anyway, this could be a good opportunity. We've been in love. Oh my god, what is this? Okay.
Actually, I was a little curious myself. Your bird was named Varys, right? Where did you find him?
Find him? He's the one that found me. Let's be honest. No one could resist my charms. I don't even have to open my mouth to... Ow! Okay.
The bird picked him on the neck, making him jump.
All right. I'm partial to a little music myself and play a few instruments. I'd play a few times a week outside, and I noticed a little bluebird would come and listen. One thing led to another, and Varys decided to come with me. Seduced by my music instead of my charm.
seduced.
Do wild animals usually...
That's not too different to Fawn, really, keeping wild animals.
I wanted to ask, but...
His eyes lit up again.
Can you talk to animals?
Don't be stupid.
In a way, sure.
Not another one.
Since you guys asked me 2 questions, it's only fair that I ask another, right? Then my question is, have any of you ever seen a demon?
What?
A demon. You haven't then, Red?
I have a name.
Leos?
You know what? It's actually worse hearing you say my name.
What's your answer?
I never heard of him.
That leaves 1.
Me?
Fawn's hands billowed into fists in his lap.
I don't think I mean...
Oh, this is interesting. The quietest one, the least likely one, knows something?
No, I just... Once, I think I saw some kind of demon. Are demons really evil?
That's a decision you've got to make for yourself.
Oh, fucking please.
So, what do you know about Ox Harbor?
Have you been to Oxabor before?
Just the once.
What do you know about it?
For the last 100 years or so, it's mostly been run by the Murano family. They aren't technically in charge, but they control the glass industry. Everyone else is basically eating out of their hands.
The glass industry?
Nikos brought that up too.
When the Muranos arrived, Oxabor glass was so rare that only the rich could afford it. They capitalized on it hard and brought glass to the general populace. They bought terrain and heavy-duty equipment and financed the other companies that already existed. They basically bought the place out. Instead of using sand from Stagwitch and other nearby beaches, they started importing from the countries beyond the sea. Apparently, the sand is endless there, but I've never seen it myself to confirm that. It's a little strange. When they arrived, they were already drowning in riches. Where did they come from?
You're very knowledgeable, sir.
That was actually a really detailed answer. I didn't expect him to be so serious.
They export all over Vitus now, all the way to Sidcaeum. I answered your question, so now it's my turn. A group like yourselves of such varied personalities. How did you meet?
I looked between Leo and Fawn. How did we meet?
So...
Think quick.
I met Fawn after I started my journey to Stagwitch. One thing led to another, and he decided to join. Right?
Right.
And Red?
Leos? He,
I'm just along to protect them. Pay me enough and I'll do anything.
Oh, really? I'll keep that in mind.
Have you ever been in love? Thinking on the new things that I've learned lately, there is something I'm curious about.
Have you ever been in love?
What?
This isn't really the time to...
Have I ever been in love? Who asks that? Of all the questions you could ask someone like me, that's what you want to know?
I shrugged at him.
Sorry. I thought you said you'd answer my questions. Was I wrong?
I messed around with a few guys when I was younger. Was I in love? Sure. At the time, it felt like it.
It felt like it?
You tend to get consumed by the other person at the time, but looking back, it was probably just lust or not wanting to be alone. Love's a little deeper than that.
Really? Can you explain it to me?
He raised an eyebrow at the question, but continued talking anyway.
Ah, jeez, why am I giving out relationship advice to a kid? People often describe love as some happy feeling you get in your chest when you get along perfectly with your partner. It's more than that. It's the choice to stick by them through difficult times, through sickness, disagreements, and all the stupid things that either of you do. That's what makes your relationship stronger. Sometimes it has to be hard and hurt a little. It's all a part of the experience. It's exposing yourself and putting your complete trust in another person. This goes both ways, too. If only one person is putting in the effort, then is that really love anymore?
Sounds difficult.
What about you, then? I'll be honest, this is a little weird to be chatting about so casually, but, you haven't ever been in love?
His eyes hovered on Fawn for a second before moving to Leo.
You have a few handsome bachelors right here.
I, still don't really know what it feels like. Leos?
Sounds like a waste of time.
One little birdie is staying quiet.
I haven't.
Sometimes being honest with yourself is the hardest part.
Stagwitch was long gone now. When I looked out on the landscape, it was filled with fields and farms, with the occasional cottage and ranch. It was peaceful, watching the world go by from a gently rocking wagon. Well, it would have been peaceful, but there were too many noisy people in such a small place for it to be quiet.
I have a question.
A wide smile spread over his face as he stretched out casually.
What were your judgments?
What?
You know, your judgments. What do the gods have to say about you three?
I looked at Leo's, but his eyes looked just as panicked as mine.
Judgments? What's that?
Fawn looked at the green-haired man with a straight face.
Stop babbling nonsense.
Fair enough. Forget I asked. Well, we've got a long journey ahead of us. Best I get some beauty sleep.
I don't think sleep will help with that.
You should give it a try, too.
With a laugh, he leaned backwards enough for Varys to hop onto his chest away from the wind.
Feel free to sleep for the rest of the trip if you want.
I don't know. He was like talking about demons, and I'm like, could she be like a demon or something?
We couldn't. Aren't you tired too?
Not that it stopped the green-haired man. His eyes were already shut.
I'm used to it. I travel overnight a few times a week.
Offer to sit in front. Offer for Fawn to sit in front. Offer for Leo to sit in front. I don't know.
How about I join you up front for a while? You three can get some rest first.
Be my guest.
Are you sure? Aren't you worn out too?
I'm fine for now. I'll make sure to get sleep when I get tired.
Leo leaned in close to my ear.
Try to be more careful with your words. He might look like he's sleeping, but I don't trust it.
Okay.
I climbed up front and joined Lila.
Hey.
Hello.
What to talk about? We sat in silence for a few minutes, but it didn't feel awkward. I think she's a woman of few words.
So, I was wondering, how long have you been driving this wagon?
This one? The last 3 years. They've been the happiest years of my life.
Yeah, I don't know for how long I'm going to take this. I think I'm just getting tired of it, because I'm like, we could have cut it, all of these parts. I think what they were talking about, this place where they are going, it's because this new guy is connected to this place, okay? That's it. But it's like, we could have cut it, all of these scenes and all of these situations by at least half of it. Now we are seated in the front talking with this girl. Why? Do you understand? Like, ugh. Why are we keep dragging the situations in here when you already kind of like, how to put it? You can have the situation at the same, but not so lengthy. Do you understand? Like, there's no need to be pushing it. Okay, and that's what I'm feeling about this game. Is like, why are we pushing this? Like, there's no need of it. Let's just go.
Really? What did you do before then?
Before, I attended the local school in Oxabor. As the years went by, I found it wasn't for me.
It wasn't?
I felt lost. I felt like every single person around me was succeeding, and I was the only person stuck in the same place. But I didn't want to be a disappointment. My family put everything into my education. All of their savings were gone. They told me I would be the one to bring them glory and happiness. I felt the weight of their expectations on my shoulders every day.
So we're just having like this conversation because she needs to give you a lecture about what to do with your life. Is that?
So I stayed in school for another year. By the end of it, my friends and family told me I looked empty. At the time, I wasn't sure what an empty person looked like, but I wanted to fix it. When I finally told them how I felt, they cried for me. They said that my happiness comes before anything else. So I decided to travel. I quit school, bought this wagon, and started a small business. Whenever I can, I make deliveries myself.
Did it help?
She smiled slightly.
You tell me.
I'll probably describe her aloof, but not empty. I guess that answers my question.
And what about you?
Me? I helped out in the orphanage that I grew up in all my life. Now, I guess you could say I'm traveling too.
Knowledge enriches your mind, but traveling enriches your soul. Both are important, but you have to find a balance that works for you.
That's a nice way to look at it. So, what's Oxabor like?
Oxabor, deep down, it's a beautiful place, below the grime and the politics. Lately, strange things have been going on. I'll warn you now, if you intend to stay there, be careful.
I poked my head into the back of the wagon. The three of them were already fast asleep.
I'll tell them when they wake up. They're already fast asleep.
You seem close to them, each in a different way.
We all only met a few days ago, but it feels like a lot longer. I think Fawn and I get along pretty naturally. Leos and I didn't start out on the right foot, but I feel like we're getting closer now, too. I trust them both. Don't tell Leos I told you that, though. But the green-haired guy? I don't really know him. Sorry he just jumped on board.
One freeloader or 5 of them, it makes no difference to me. Tell me, is there a special one among them?
Special? Well,
Okay, yeah, they are both special to me.
Both of them are important and special to me. I wouldn't be here if not for them.
It doesn't matter anymore because I'm going to end this. This is stretching too much for my taste. To be honest, it's kind of like this, which is, I think that in terms of how to put it, like the game in itself, in its performance of the game, in terms of the CGs, I would even say, like, more in terms of the visuals, I really like it. I think the visuals are very good. I think the way they decided to put this with a lot of CGs, it was honestly great. Absolutely great. I also like the fact that you have the text box is very central, and I think this publisher is the same publisher from the Speakeasy. Remember the Speakeasy one? I think it's the same publisher, And I kind of do like to have the text box like this because it's very central for your eyes, and you don't need to go like with your head going from one side to the other, just to be able to read. And this one, you can actually increase the opacity. On this one, I didn't increase it more, but you can actually increase the opacity. I wouldn't say that the font is like really great, but it has one thing that it's good, which is being more round. For people that have dyslexia, it's actually a good font to use, you know. So I have nothing to say in terms of that. In terms of the scripting itself, I think it's just very slow paced. It's amazingly low paced. And maybe that's because they want to do a 30 hours kind of game. I'm saying 30, but I don't know how long this takes. But maybe because they decided to put it like a bit longer or something, you know. But I also feel like there were a lot of situations in here, not just now, but a lot of situations in here where they could have just cut it that half, you know. There was no need to put in more and more in there, you know. No need, honestly. Another thing is that I think Raen is very naive. I mean, yes, he's supposed to be the naive type of guy, but sometimes it just simply irritates me, like irritates Leo, that he's just, oh, you know, because we came from here and we trust everyone, and I'm like, just why do you need to be like this so naive and trusting guy like all the time? I mean, I understand he came from an orphanage and all of it, although we do kind of have like this sensation that people that come from orphanage, they are going to be saints, but they are not. In fact, they usually live it a lot more than you because they had to share a lot of things and they had to act in ways that you probably wouldn't act since you have a family and they don't have, you know, and they had to mature a lot more. And but so this is like, okay, a fantasy that we created in our heads that people that come from orphanage, they are going to be these saints and naive type of people. I don't dislike the fact that they are coming from like these, I don't know, kind of like an Amish type of village, whatever, where they don't have a notion that there are other places outside and all of it. And it was a good setting in that way. No one is saying no to that. It's just stressing me out that we've been in here for 6 to 7 hours. We haven't been any moment unless for just one scene where we bump into the guy. It was a guy that we bumped into, and he's like a blonde guy. For the third love interest in here, okay, it was just why do it like this? You know, why stretch it like this? You know, I cannot comprehend that. I'm not going to continue, and I'm going to tell you why. The thing is, I'm doing this with you, and I think I'm getting more stressed about it because I still have my luggage to be packed. Okay, like I still have things to do, and I wish that this game would just like, do you understand? Like, just go. I need for you to go because I have things to do. I have things to pack. I have things to take care of in terms of my medical prescriptions. I have things to do today. And the game is just keeps going in this freaking stupid pace. It's just dying in here. You know, like a person is in here. It's like, when is this going to go? You know, it's just like keeps going like this. So I am really sorry. I'm going to leave the link in the description. This has continuation. If you want to continue seeing, and it has like voice acting, so you don't actually need me so much to be narrating the game in here. You know, it has full voice acting. So what I usually tell people is like, you don't actually have to do the demo from the beginning when it's like this. Just skip until the part where we are, and then you continue and see the rest for yourself, you know. Like, that's why I leave always the link in the description, so you can do it for you by yourself. Or imagine, oh, but I want to see more scenes with Leo, or I want to see more choices with Fawn, and you know, so I mean, kind of like up to you. So I'm going to leave it. And as I said, tomorrow I am going to bring some more of the otome games for us to be playing in here. I don't think that they are going to be very long, so I might be able to bring you like 2 or 3. I don't know, we'll see it, okay? Because I'll also be busy tomorrow, so we'll see how things are going to turn out. In terms of this game, I'm really sorry, but I'm getting tired of it. My mind is somewhere else. The thing is, my mind is somewhere else. This is like freaking slow as F, and I'm like, dudes, I have things to do, and we continue to be in here. We haven't stayed enough time with the third love interest yet, and it's driving me crazy. Now we are talking with the other guy, then now we are talking with the lady, and now I'm like, what is going on here? Just let's go, honestly. So yeah, I'm sorry, it's just rambling. So yeah, that's it. I'm going to leave it, okay? And I'm sorry, I'm going to go. I have things to do, so I cannot just stay and continue with this anymore. I think it was enough, though. We probably have like 7 hours of this. It's more than enough for a demo. A pity that we didn't pass any time with the other guy, because the game didn't do something about it in these 7 hours, you know? So that's it. So I hope to see you tomorrow, and I'll bring the other games tomorrow. And that's it for today. And thank you very much. I'm sorry for all the rambling, and I'm just like being like kind of annoyed in here. But that's it. Thank you very much, then. Thank you. Bye bye.